Well, welcome to my new favourite viewpoint. Smlednik Castle with Storžič Mountain right behind it. Check out this photo now. This is just amazing. So I'm in a location just on the north side of Ljubljana, and from here you get a great view of this castle with Storžič Mountain right behind. Now this castle sits on a hill just above a little village called Smlednik, and I discovered this location a little while ago. From here you can actually line up the castle itself with Storžič here. Storžič is, it's not one of the largest mountains in the Kamnik Alps, but it's certainly one of the most prominent and most interesting to photograph. And I discovered also, I've been here a few times now, and I discovered that the best time to shoot it is in the afternoon, because the orientation of the sun will light the left side of the castle itself. So this is the best time to photograph it. Well, we had fresh snow last night, and it certainly seems that Mother Nature has no intention of ever giving us a white Christmas. Here in Slovenia, early December, we had the first snow and freezing temperatures, and it looked like we were going to have a white Christmas. And then a week before Christmas, all the snow melted and it warmed up and it rained over Christmas, and now 1 week into the new year it snowed again and the temperatures have dropped. And the conditions are amazing. And what's also great about this viewpoint is that you can pan around and actually photograph the whole of the Kamnik Alps. So while this viewpoint provides a great image of the castle and Storžič, I can also pan to the right and capture the other prominent peaks of the Kamnik Alps, Mount Grinzevets and Mount Ojstrica. This is absolutely incredible. The best day I've had here yet, I think. It's going to be hard to choose which photos are the best. sun is just about to peek down behind the mountains here, so it's the last of the light falling on the castle itself. The battery's flashing red. From past experience, I've learned to change it now. The last thing I want is it to run out at a critical moment. A bank of fog has just rolled in. It's fantastic because there's some electrical cables over there and pylons, and that mist is covering it up. See how you have to work fast? Now the light has gone on the castle. The sun has gone down behind the hill and we've lost the light on the castle now. And what's also great about this viewpoint is that you can pan around and actually photograph the whole of the Kamnik Alps. So while this viewpoint provides a great image of the castle and Stožice, I can also pan to the right and capture the other prominent peaks of the Kamnik Alps, Mount Gruntovec and Mount Oystrica. Now the lens I'm using here is the Canon 100-400L series. I find this to be a fantastic lens when photographing mountain scenes like this, because it gives you such great flexibility. You can pull back to include the wider scene and some of the elements surrounding the mountains like churches and castles like this, or you can go right up close and really focus in on some of those peaks. I'm also using a case magnetic polarizing filter. Now, aside from the obvious fact that the polarizing filter darkens down the skies and brings out the definition and detail in the clouds over the mountains, another reason I like using a polarizer when shooting distant mountain scenes is that the polarizer helps you to cut through some of the haze that's there. Well, that was just an incredible evening. The best one I've had here. I was going to tell you a bit more about this location earlier, but first of all the battery was running low on my video. And most importantly, things were just kicking off here and photography takes priority over vlogging. If you really want to know how I found this place, then check out my other video, which I'll put a link to up here, which explains how I found this place and why it's so great. Now in some of my other videos I've been showing you that there are lots of churches, and everywhere you look around Slovenia there are church views everywhere. But there's also a few castles. This is probably one of the most interesting because it's a really old castle and it's in ruins. But I found this viewpoint. This viewpoint is at the foot of a hill called SMARNA GORA. It's a popular hiking place for people from Ljubljana, local people or people from around Slovenia too. But normally they go from the other side. Now one time we came here to take a walk up here from this side, and I did a video of that, so I'll put a link to that up here too if you want to see the walking path up to SMARNA GORA from here. But when we came here I found this viewpoint and it's amazing. And what's so great is you get this view of the castle with Stožice right behind it, but you can also pan around to the rest of the Kamnik Alps, and that's what I love about it. Well, that's pretty much the last of the light, so take a few more shots of Grintervets. There's some nice cloud over Grintervets, a nice bit of colour still in the sky, but I'd say in the next 5-10 minutes that's going to be it. I'm going to pack up and go home. So thanks for watching as always, and if you enjoyed this video please give it a like, and if you haven't already please subscribe to my channel. There's lots of vlogs like this in the field and lots of video tutorials as well. Okay, I'll end a great evening's photo shoot and I'll leave you with some of the best photos from this evening. Catch you later.